like more impactful early ganks on better wave states, and then also some of like the mid game. I'm not sure if this one has like a ton of playing through side, but still like being a little smarter on mid game and being at the waves. So I just kind of wanted to review if this is still a decent way along, or like some progress, or if there's still
Yeah.
opportunities being missed.
All right.
Yeah, this goes pretty poorly. I kind of
That level one is just way better than yours. I think that's the only thing to say.
no, like that. Okay, like the set's flashing. We have an ignite flash Yone that uses neither and misses his first Q, and the Aatrox that has Conqueror stack also like U-turns, and we have our bot lane that's coming here. So yeah, I'm probably playing like more aggro, but then both those guys die with flash, and
Yeah, I think that
like
was a little too fast from you. I agree.
yeah.
I think
But
if
you
you
see,
played
you
solo, I
see the
could see
math
the
I'm doing. It's
I
like
could see
it's
the play.
not. It shouldn't be losing.
Should not be hard losing, yeah. Should be like trade, but good trade.
Yeah, I figure if I die, like the remainder of them should, given Aatrox Conqueror and then Yone, lethal tempo. But
100 top's gankable here. I didn't see top, but I can't see sets HP, but this could be a freebie.
I think just like a level, like you mean after this level 3 point or
Yeah, yeah. Set might have used his W there.
fair?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely could have killed him if he did that.
Yeah, yeah,
Even though it's not like a good wave state, like that principle only applies when like people are like somewhat healthy, right? But it
yeah, yeah.
doesn't apply when you can like it doesn't matter what wave state it is when you can literally one tap them, you know? Because it's so
Yeah, that's
efficient. Just it's faster than a camp. When a kill is faster than a camp, then it doesn't matter what type of wave state it is.
I think here, yeah, by the time I see that it's warded, I've kind of already started the move.
Yeah, he skipped his camp as well. Not that bad. Bonus move, yep. Queued there, but it's fine. Nice.
Like, is that fine to skip camps for? Like, of course, if they have vision, the play kind of dies, but
I would
is it
argue it. I would
opportune
argue the vision it doesn't die if they have vision. Except
because
if
we
they
can
see if they
dive
saw
or
you
what?
here. Yeah, because you can dive, but there's no wave, right? But they can't leave
Yeah, yeah,
anymore. As soon as you're
fair.
in the same line as them, they cannot leave anymore, right? Because you match them. They can't walk in between towers, they'll just die to you.
Yeah,
So yeah, it doesn't matter unless they saw you like from Tripros, try bush.
yeah.
And yeah, this is the example where I'm talking about. That literally was faster than killing a camp.
What? The
That
gank?
yeah, you just one
Yeah.
tapped him. Well, you flash for flash and that's it.
So here's it's like I don't have much on the map, and I'm hoping like I think at the point I was going for it, I didn't know Hecarim was on Dragon, and then I stay and it works out. But I'm curious. It also almost doesn't work out if his ult kills me. It plays probably dead. So
It's also dead if he holds his W. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those ones where you rely on them making a mistake, but if you think they're gonna do it, like
was it bad to path there? Because obviously, if Hecarim does gank the Aatrox, like Aatrox is trying to crash that wave, so he's vulnerable. So if you do counter gank that, it's like a best case scenario in that they lose a lot.
yeah,
But
no, no.
then
If you think he's gonna gank it, for sure counter that. But
But
uh,
do I need to know that he's on that side? The only reason I have to think that he's gank it is I don't know where he is on the map, and it would be like a good look for him if he's on that side, but I don't actually have the data. So
if you have past experience that people gank like that, go for it. But from
yeah,
if I'm playing Hecker, I'm not ganking that. That's terrible timing because he can 1v2 or he can almost 1v2 in the wave because uh
yeah,
he's got ninja tabs, right?
fair.
But if you've had past experience that people have been going for that, yeah, you can definitely wager that because you don't lose that much by being there. You can always go back to Raptors if nothing happens. It's not
Yeah, I
the
didn't have
worst.
much like up on the map.
Exactly, it's not the worst. Nice. Oh, okay, it doesn't work exactly out. Okay, it definitely doesn't work out. Oh, it does, but
Was it my play or just unlucky with like the Hecarim ulting over the
yeah, I think you could have W'd better, but um,
like
I think the
E
play was
later?
good. No, W'd I think W'd later. Like, cause you want Aatrox to follow up, yeah. You don't want to just
Yeah.
stun them and then you just combo them 1v2. So, for example, you wanted so Aatrox Q's this range, yeah. So
Okay, yeah,
wait for
yeah. A
Aatrox
little
to be
close.
in range, yeah. And then
Yeah, yeah.
imagine Aatrox goes with you in a double stun instead of one v
Yep.
one v1.
Yep, yep. Makes sense.
This is fine to greed.
Yeah, this is me like trying to think of the greedy don't back for
Yeah, this is a good time as everyone's dead or needs to base. I'd say this is good if you recall after this because Ezreal's going to be back up and Yone will be slightly behind you. Yep, perfect.
yeah, I think that W was in case like he tried to fight it. And then yeah, what I just don't see the Lux ult.
Yeah.
Right. I don't react to it.
Let's see. This is this is fine, but just go to the active lane, I'd say. So
What do you mean by active lane?
so the mid wave's gone, yeah? The
Yeah.
only, I guess, active lane I'd like to say is bot lane, right? The wave
Yeah.
is still being contested technically. So there's no reason to be here anymore unless you want to catch them face tracking bot. You don't have a pink ward to verify that, right? Unless you wanted to
Yeah,
W the wall.
yeah. I think I was hoping like maybe we'd get vision on Lux trying to like rotate. Um,
Okay. But yeah, let's
but
say that let's say you're not looking for that play, then you should definitely be hovering bot here.
Yeah.
because the wave mid is done, right? There's no contest
Yeah.
anymore.
Makes sense. I think again a bad W, like kind of probably could be more
Okay.
patient.
Good old. Yeah, I mean now bot's pushing up, but you don't have ult, so and you guys don't have ult. There's no reason to ult in. Just let them push, but don't do anything with the wave. That's fine. This is your time to greed on the map.
Yeah, I think it's like there's a world it works if my ult comes up. I think the fact that yeah, not really accounting for that I'm about to take an entire set W to the face.
I think it's W usage as well and blast cone. Like, I mean, not seeing the blast cone or recognizing he's gonna leave.
Yeah. Yeah. If the W, if I have the W, I think the play actually works.
Yeah, you should run. You should be able to run off your passive hit.
Yeah.
But that was pretty much an example of what would have happened if they tried to gank top at the previous timer that you tried to counter. Like Aatrox
Yeah.
might have died, but it would spend so much resource trying to kill him. Like he's still trying again. That is quite the terrible gank. I think here you should tell your team to stay.
Uh,
Hecarim showed top. Lux
yeah.
is
Like
dead. Smolder is
there's no
dead.
reason to back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like you basing. If you would have based before, I would have called you out before on the when everyone was
Yeah.
dead or basing, and you just decide to just skip your caps and base as well, or like yeah, for no reason when you can just really
What thing would
greed it.
you use to ask him to stay? Like help on the next wave?
Just yeah, assist ping. Assist
Okay.
ping. I mean, if you really wanted to justify what you're doing, you can question mark ping the Hecarim. You can
Yeah.
ping Smolder's dead. Like there's like multiple reasons why they shouldn't base here, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can either dive or get the tower. See how Yoan can move now to the bot tier
Yeah.
2? Imagine you guys were still hitting and Yoan moves and someone has to catch mid, yeah? Like this
Yeah.
tower's dead or they get dived. And they even decide the Herald top. Jesus Christ. They overstay like crazy. You guys should be even hitting the inhib tower if they do this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think I'm still not necessarily seeing everyone else's play and pinging accordingly.
Oh, Ezreal is in the river. Okay. Nice. Oh, nice. Oops.
Is that a play I shouldn't go for? Like I do find I think with Echo because there's so much mobility and so much like ways stuff can happen. Sometimes you get like a little rosy. Like if I E better there or I kind of like sidestep, there is a world where that W hits and then I guess I'm forced into that
Uh,
ult.
well, I think your approach is wrong because you're hoping again, right? You're
Yeah,
hoping
yeah,
that he, I don't know, doesn't see that you cast your W and like stand
yeah,
still the QE, right?
yeah,
I think here there's so Ezreal has not created a real opportunity for you yet. It's a potential one, but in this very moment, you're trying to capitalize on the fact that they're hitting him, right? But
yeah.
you need to not hope here. You need to be precise, more precise. That's what I would say.
Like so maybe walk to the bush, hold the W, see what they do.
Exactly. Start sweeping the left
Yeah,
side of the bush. Start walking around, or walk to the right if you think they're going to come back the normal way. I think they're just going
yeah,
to chase the Aatrox, right? And then when
yeah,
you walk, and then when they're in the trap bush, they can maybe not see you Wing like that. They know you're coming behind, but
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't see the cast time, right? And the fact
Mhm.
that the terrain makes them walk all the way around gives you a little speed up time, I mean, you know what would happen there. You'd definitely hit them
Yeah.
for free.
Yep. Okay.
It's more the approach to like not hope and fire, but just
Yeah.
sniper precision, basically.
No, I
That
think
was
I
clean.
have that problem. Like the being like too trigger happy instead of like letting them maybe waste some stuff or the fight play out a little more favorably.
Yeah, you can let your teammates die as long as you're looking actively.
Hmm.
Like if they didn't create the window for you, then don't take it.
Yep.
Don't force the window. Why is Ezra here? What the freak? Okay, this is good positioning by you, but
Yeah, I figured like push the waves first, but then they're doing it while I'm doing that, and
yeah,
then
yeah, it
yeah,
still works
and then
out in the end because Corky shows bot. Now you get Baron, right?
yep.
Well, I mean, you probably get it anyway, but in another scenario, someone will show bot and it gives you this opportunity.
Hmm.
Ideally, though, you make someone else push it. But yeah,
Oh, I've been like spam pinging
yeah.
sideways a
If
lot
they don't, then it
without
is
much
what it is.
success.
Plus, your champion is really good at clearing
Yeah,
it. So
it's strong at that. How would you think about it on Zen? Like sometimes I feel like I'm going to clear the sideways because I don't want us to like lose a team fight and they TP on like a pushing wave and we just lose the game. But then sometimes that gives
well,
like
that's the
the
thing. You don't
objectives
have
or the
TP,
priority of the
right?
objective. Sorry?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Sometimes you don't have TP. I
No,
mean,
no, I'm
I mean,
saying like you're like jockeying for position on a dragon fight,
okay,
but
yeah.
then whoever the laner is isn't going to catch the side wave. And then sometimes I, as a jungler, I'm like, fuck, okay, I don't want to be having to catch this, but I'll go push it out because, when you get aced or hard lose fights with side lanes that are pushing, like that's where the game snowballs out of your control. But then,
Depends what you mean. Do you mean catch or do you mean push? Because catching, I think you
uh,
should never do because it exposes your team too hard. But push, like you did there, yeah,
yeah, probably I'm in my mind, I'm thinking of the two as the same, but yeah, in some cases I'm catching.
yeah. Catch, I think, is very dangerous for your team. It's like your 80 carry showing bot, right? It's
Yeah.
very, very bad for whoever's mid and in the jungle because they know they have a huge advantage, numbers advantage around the mid and jungle area.
Is this can we talk about the positioning here? Because this is something I struggle with Echo where you don't have like a clear person engaging the fights. Is this like good patience to let them kind of engage and make a mistake? I guess here I'm trying to go with the support on like
Yeah, this is good.
the enemy jungle. And
As long as you don't
then
full commit, because you have two people showing on the midway pushing,
yeah,
right? They have zero showing.
yeah.
Um,
And then
now
I'm
it's
thinking of helping Echo on the next wave.
right, but all right. So here's where I think you mess up. So they're two showing, so you can't full commit, right? You don't try to like
Yeah,
kill them or anything. You just try to you abuse your W shield and walk out, right? Try to smite. That's
yeah,
whatever. You miss. Now
yeah,
two people have shoved the wave, and they basically can go in the jungle. You see. Now you should be
yeah.
playing very, very aggressive in the jungle on this window. You should be,
Like I shouldn't be going the U around. I should be just where that Lux is, taking up that
yeah,
space.
yeah. The same with Chappie's route. You need to calibrate your movement based on your teammates' positioning. So
Yeah.
if we were to do like spec mode and we tab out, what do they see after these two clear the wave?
Mm, after they clear the wave, right now they would probably see me leaving the area, like going around with like the
Not
Lux.
just you as a whole, right? They see nothing. It's black.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you're saying.
They cannot be
Yeah,
in the jungle anymore. They should be shooting themselves because they
yeah,
have two waves to catch, right? If they fight you
yep.
here, they need to make it quick or they lose two full waves, right?
Mhm.
So they need a wave, and obviously, like, I'm just saying it theoretically, if they wanted to fight you, they'd have to ditch two waves, but they won't. They'll always try to catch the wave, right? That's just
Mhm.
natural. So two people are showing, whereas two people are not showing. Versus
If I'm
before,
take if I'm taking the space that you're suggesting, like, aren't I at risk of getting that Lux bind right there? Or I should be just, like, holding E and expecting that? Like, how do you think? Because if I move a little aggressively, right, we don't have vision on the Lux there. I mean, she's not strong enough to really one pop me, but
exactly. So as soon as Smolder and Corki show and Aatrox starts moving in and Ezreal can move in first, right? They have first
yeah,
entrance to here, first entrance. Oh wait, dude, I'm pointing at my screen. All right, they have first entrance to here, and then first
yeah,
entrance to Tribush. So even if you get full combo, they just die.
okay, fair.
As long as you don't get popped, like you said.
Yeah,
Ideally, you have W, obviously, but it shouldn't matter here. Obviously, you can
yep.
also just play React. Like you can just predict that she's gonna kill you and just either side, right? As
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
well.
I mean, I also have Zanyas, I have ult, I have a lot of stuff to keep me alive. I shouldn't be dying, but and then
Yeah,
here I kind of I see the Lux throw the bind
yeah, that's
on.
good. I don't
Okay.
think you should go on it, Hector. But that being said, that is the absolute worst time for Hecarim to engage because again, look what happens. Even if this works for him, like he does get the
Yeah.
1-for-1. Look at this, like look at the state of the map. Corki cannot come. Sets like defending Corki or something. And Smolder has to hit the wave. See how Smolder didn't participate in the fight at all.
Mhm.
But the problem is Aatrox doesn't continue the push because the fight's over. He should actually just catch the next wave
Yeah.
because you're not sieging mid as two melee champs or three. It's just I mean you are like you can, but you could be hitting tier two at the same time. Top. So this is a mistake. You're sieging you're sieging as a double melee champs. Like this is never gonna work, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we should just pull off.
Look how yeah, I mean look how safe the Corki and Smolder was, even though they're super weak, right? Like they can get
Yeah.
one shot but you guys but they know they're safe.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's one of those where it works out in this game, but in other games, like against better players, you get punished.
Well,
Which
yeah,
would be the
Smolder getting like double shot down would
yeah,
be horrifying.
yeah. I
This
think here.
situation, okay, I don't know what Ezreal's basing again, but if Ezreal, I think, stops reading his bases for one item bases, I think you should stay on. Like, this is a mistake to base here for Zonius. I think you had to make the choice to base before or not base at all because you're gonna have a lot. You're gonna have. You see these two waves just to clear. You're gonna have a lot of moves here.
Uh, Now that Ezreal's staying, I shouldn't have based. But if he
But
was basing, it was okay to base. But
yes,
he
but
shouldn't have
but he
based in
shouldn't
the
base
first place.
anyway.
Okay,
For a
got it, got it.
spear of Thojan, like even I know Zhonya sounds really good, right?
No, but I don't think there's a world where you're gonna ping people in like Emerald, Low Diamond, and they're gonna like stop their base because they understand what you're saying, right? Like that's
But you
not.
should try it. That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's zero
And you.
percent hit rate, then I would suggest that yes, it's useless. But I doubt it's below 40%
Okay.
or 30. If
What
30,
would
it's
you
still
ping?
worth
Like
it.
danger on him backing
No,
and
no, you
like
don't
help
need to
wave,
spam
help
ping
wave.
him. Just assist ping the wave or assist ping the tower,
Okay.
and then out
Okay.
on your way ping to the jungle, right?
Okay. Cool.
Because now look at you. They're up here, and you're here. Like if we drew a line, right, on the map, this
Yeah.
is
Yeah. No,
not
this
good.
is. I agree.
Like you should be
And that.
diving tier two with Ezra right now with Sona. I
Yeah.
don't know why Sona's mid still. Midwave's dead. Like, well, why is there three people here when they know like no one like they don't care. They could actually just leave right now. There's no siege. There's nothing here. I don't know why everyone's here. Could
Yeah.
be just
I
going
was really
bot.
poorly synced there. I think. Yeah. And then here, I misplayed super hard. I think like Sona's with me, but then she backs off, and then these guys just like hard fuck me up.
Oh, I mean, that one's just your timing. You got like you want to go in, but you don't have CDs because you just use them on the wave, so you needed a respect for a little bit.
Yeah, fair, fair. Yeah, no, I didn't appreciate it. Just like the positioning in the CDs. I think there's just one more fight and it's done, but yeah, it seems like definitely that play just there was a slip, right? Because even if I was matching Ezreal on that side lane, then the set never gets him low in the first
Oh
place.
yeah, set's just dead. Like that's a 1v4 literally. I don't know why anyone's mid besides 1v3. Well, I don't know why anyone's mid besides Yon or Aatrox. Everyone should be like on the
Yeah,
bot
I
to
was mid
crash it.
because I think I based for that Zanya's and then went to get red
Yeah,
right
you
out.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, that was
whatever you do after you get the red or before like from base, you already messed up, so it doesn't matter that you
yeah,
took red. Like
yeah.
that was just whatever. It was just the mistake before.
Yeah, so once I based, red is a fine thing out of
Yeah,
base,
of
but the fact
course.
that I
Because
was so desynced on the base was the
and what are you
problem.
gonna do? Go from base to tier two bot? That sounds like a horrible journey. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is also like a pretty bad risk. Like in theory, I could get punished a little harder for that. I didn't throw the W. I
Yeah,
also thought I would do more damage to the smolder.
I think this is where sweep and pink. So where's your sweeper? Oh, yeah. Or all right, now you need to rely on the support, right? Because you know
Yeah.
here they have vision here, and you're just walking past, face
Hmm.
checking, and they can see you from a mile away. It would be
Yep.
different if you obviously W'd and then someone was showing top, but no one's showing. You see how no one's showing, so it's literally a 4 here. The smolder
Yeah.
obviously can rotate here. This
No, I
proof.
think I get like the echo. Oh, this ADC is walking towards me and giving me EQ, but there's a reason for it, and it's because all his team is there.
Yeah, the boys are there. I mean, this Baron situations, I'm sure will come up more the more reviews in the future. But for now, I think the main takeaway is just the syncing of bases and then when not to base. You need to recognize that too, because like you could have snowballed the game much harder, right? On the trade play, where Hecarim spam ganking terrible ganks on the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
side,
yeah.
and your Ezreal needs to base when he's full resource, but he has an item to spend. Just because he has a
Yeah,
freaking item to spend, you know.
makes sense. Cool, cool.